So this is the tutorial that takes you that gives you an overview of what um, WordPress dashboard looks like and the functionality of each links that you see on this dashboard. So for beginner, um, when you're ready to install your WordPress, just contact me. I'm going to set up a demo or like a test environment for you to play with WordPress on our hosting um, service so that you can use that to learn. So this is just like a note before we get into the tutorial. So let's start. So on your dashboard, you get to see, just like a normal dashboard, you get to see different things that are going around in your space, like the blog. This is a blog from WordPress to just gist you ahead of what is going on in the WordPress community. It says at a glance you have a total of one post, one comment, and one page. So this one post, one comment, and one page are just the uh, default content that are being uploaded in your website, just to let you see what it's all about. So here is telling you what you can do. You can add a new page, open site editor, edit style, blah blah blah. So, but on my left, this is where we are coming to, and I'll be explaining each links one after the other. Here we have the dashboard. Obviously, this is what takes you to the dashboard that we are currently at. The next one is the update. So this update is a page where you get to see um, plugins or themes that are outdated and get to update them. Like here now, you say your WordPress update, your current WordPress version is 6.6.1, and say you have the latest WordPress version. So if there's a new update, you get to see it and you can upgrade to the next update. So it's always advisable to always come here as a WordPress developer to check if there are any updates for you to update to for security reason and for security support. I think that is the best WordPress can do to you. Remember, this is a managed WordPress environment. So when there's an update, you get to come here and update it yourself. And you can also switch to automatic updates. So if you switch to automatic updates, when there's a new release for WordPress, it automatically updates for you. But this is not advisable in such a way that the new updates might contain bugs and fixes. So before you update, you want to check the WordPress community and see that this new update is safe for you to install before you just install. So it's always good to leave it manually so that you can check things before you just update. And there are times that you are using a plugin. I will explain what plugins is, or theme in your WordPress site that works well with the current WordPress update that you're going to run. So if you turn on automatic updates, you might want to cause a crash on your website, which is very bad. So we have the plugins. Say your plugins are all up to date, your themes are all up to date. So that's for the update page. The next one is your post. So when you click on post, if you remember in our previous tutorial, I was telling you that the initial reason why WordPress was invented is for blogging. So post also means blog post, your blog post. That is the post. We'll still get into all of this as we proceed in the tutorial, but this is a blog post. You can view on the post page, you get to view all your post history. Like here now, we have Hello World, which is the default blog post that you need on your website after you install a WordPress. So you can click on edit, you can trash it, that is delete, or you can view it. If you want to view this, let's view it and see how it looks like. It opens to another tab and you get to see how the blog post looks like. See, so it's pretty much looking very skeletal. But as we move ahead, you get to get familiar with all of this. So from here, you can add new posts from the left bar. Categories are like the categories that this post belong to. You can, if you're a blogger, you can create categories. Let's say using Punch as an instance now, you can have a category for politics, have category for business, e-commerce, government, entertainment, so that when you are creating a new post, you get to attach this post to a particular category so that it is easier for your website visitor to know that okay, this particular post belongs to politics, this belongs to entertainment. So that is for category. So when you go to the categories page, you get to see. So the default category we have is on categorized. So every post you make automatically belongs to the uncategorized category. So you can get to create your own category, like I said, politics. So you can put a slug and you can leave it and it is optional. So description of your category, and you can add new category. Once you add a new category, it appears here that you have politics category. So the next one is tag. So tag is more like a category too, but it's just like the way the name implied. It's a tag, that is, you are pinning a tag to a particular post um, that you are creating. You can also create it just like the categories too. Follow the same scenario. But here we have the add new post. This is where you get to create new post in your website. This time around, you are creating post to a blog. At least you are blogging this time around. So when you click on add new post, you get to see a screen where you can add the post title, the post description, attach it to a category, attach an image to the post, just like I've shown you on the Punch website. So you can see now this is creating a new post. We have the post title. I can say um, welcome to WordPress. Uh, WordPress. So that's my title. Here I can start to type blah 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 blah. Blah. That's my post content. Let's say after type to a point, I want to attach an image to it just to make my post looks lively. So when you click on this plus sign, it means you want to attach something. It can be a paragraph text, it can be image, it can be heading, it can be gallery. But in my own case, I want to attach an image. So when I click on image, I can use my media library on WordPress simply means that this is a library that contains all your media content, image, picture, PDF, whichever media content that you have or document, they are all in your media library. So like here now, I have an empty media library simply because it's a new website. So I want to upload something from my computer, an image. So let me upload this. So once you upload, it gets to show on your media library. Even if you are creating a new post another time, you get to see this image that you have uploaded. So you can continue to use it. So after upload, you can see it as mark it. I can unmark it or just click on it to mark it. Then tap on select at the bottom right corner here. When you click on select, it loads it into my post. So with that, I can continue typing here. I can add a new block. I can say paragraph text, or I can continue typing again. Blah, blah, blah. So once you are done with everything that you want to do, the next thing you want to come and do is to come here and publish. But before you publish, there is something we call, let me see, okay, categories. This is the categories that we we did the other time. So here you might want to attach this post to a category. So let's say I'm attaching it to politics, but this time around this is not a politics um, post. So I might want to create a category on the fly here. So I can name it entertainment. So after typing it, you can tap on enter. So I have entertainment. So before you publish your post, there's something called featured image. Now, featured image is more like, on a blog post, just like the Punch website that I showed, that I'm using as a reference for blog sites. So on this Punch website, you notice that um, if you notice this post here, here we have 2027 LP president ticket that I highlighted here, you will see an image here. You see an image here. That is what is called the featured image. That is, it is an image that your readers see before they fully open the content um, of the of the post. So that when I click on this, I get to see the full content. The image still persists, but an image that your user would see before they open your blog post is the featured image. So you want to set that before you publish your image. So you click on set featured image from here, from the top right corner here, set featured image. It takes you to your media library where you can pick the media that you have, select it and set featured image. So once you have that, pretty much that's all. Then the next thing you want to do is to publish at the top right corner here. Once you click on publish, it asks you like a verification if you are sure you want to publish. Because once you publish, it is live. Everybody will get to see it on your website. So when you click on publish, then it gives you on the page here. You notice it say post publish, view post. So when you click on this view post, you get to load your post. So let's view in another tab. So this is the post we just created. You see, just like the Punch website, but it's not looking nice. This skeleton, that's because you've not styled your website. So that is publishing post from your WordPress website. If you want to go back to your dashboard, at the top right, top left corner here, you can just type on the W logo to take you back to your dashboard. You can see welcome to WordPress, the post we just made. So that is for post. In our next tutorial, we'll be looking at the other functionalities of WordPress.